Alright, I'm back with some more magic here. Our first opening hand has 2 lands with a Satyr Wayfinder and then a 3-drop. A couple of Dead Reckonings early is not the greatest, but I've also got a Nemesis Immortals that I can maybe get into play early, so I'm going to keep this hand. We're on the draw against SR987. He's playing 60 cards, so hopefully he has a decent deck. Probably a Selesnya token deck by the looks of that first land. Could be Absent Life Gain though. And there's our third land. We don't have a double black source yet, but we have the turn 2 Wayfinder and hopefully dig for that. And let's see if we see Selesnya Evangel here on turn 2. Which would be my prediction based on his first land. No, he's just going to play another gate and ship it back by the looks of it. Okay, let's get the Wayfinder in play and go dig for some black mana. Hopefully bin a bunch of creatures and get a 5/5 into play. That would be pretty sweet. Two creatures, but we get our black mana, which is good. And let's pass it back. So I can't cast this guy next turn because he's a 4 mana card right now with 2 creatures in the graveyard, but I still have the assistant that I can play. And we're looking at Mentor of the Meek. Okay, that's a really dangerous card. Card draw is pretty. Card draw can get pretty out of hand, so I'm probably just going to use Dead Reckoning and kill that. I don't really worry too much about putting a creature on top of my library because I already have 3 lands. So Graveborn Muse looks like a pretty sweet card. I've already got a Nemesis Immortals, so I am going to put the Muse on top of my library and kill his mentor, get in for 1. So it's pretty good to get the Graveborn Muse going too, because we can drop her into play next turn and just start drawing some cards. I may play the Necromancer's Assistant though, depending on what he does, but I think Graveborn Muse is going to be the play. And he plays Elder of Laurels, okay. I don't think I want to kill that just yet, but that thing can get pretty out of hand. I'm going to wait till he taps out later on, potentially. So there's the Muse. So let's just drop her into play and start drawing some cards. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer for it, like a Banisher Priest or... Well, if he does have a Priest, I suppose I can reckon something to get it back. So let's pass it over. Elder of Laurels. Okay, it's definitely a token deck. He's up to 5 land already. He could be playing Baneslayer's Michaelos at any time now. Triplicate Spirits is something he could play here. Sign of the Wild. Okay, it's only a 2/2 for now. And he could have raised the alarm at the end of his turn. I don't think I'm going to be attacking here, so that doesn't bother me too much. Alright, what do we draw? We picked up Palaka Worm, which, well, we've got the land to cast it, we just got to get there. Creatures in the graveyard, just the one so far, but we can play a 5th land here this turn and drop our 5/5 into play. I think that might be the line that I take. And then we can play a tap land on 6 mana and then an untap land to get Palaka Worm into play. So I'm going to play this Swamp, I'm not going to attack. Just drop the old 5/5 and pass it over. Next turn it looks like we'll play this guy and hopefully cheapen up the Monstrosity ability. Yeah, there's Raise the Alarm. Yeah, we'll get this a little bit cheaper if we can get some creatures in the graveyard off that assistant. Alright, so now he's got a 4/4. Oh, Soul Zendikar. Okay, that's a pretty big dude. And he's now got a... Well, I'm surprised he didn't attack with his 5/5 there. But drawing 2 cards every turn really helps. Oh, 2 land, but hey, that's... we drew them off the top in one turn instead of 2. Okay, what do I have in here now? I have a 5/5. Nemesis of Mortals. This here, this is that's pretty annoying. 1 creature in the graveyard, so that means 8 mana to monstrous my Nemesis. I'm nowhere close to that. I get a Palaka Worm next turn. So do I kill his Elder of Laurels? I can't attack. I think I'm just going to put the assistant into play and get the Palaka Worm next turn, draw 3 cards. See what we can dump in the graveyard here. Might be relying on some spiders this game today. But I put a spawning in the graveyard so I can cast that next turn, but I haven't got a whole lot of creatures there yet. Got a total of 3, so that's not exactly mana efficient at this point. Yeah, here's the Evangel. A bit late, but he's got a couple of 6/6s in play, and he's got the Elder of Laurels out there now, which represents, a ton of damage, but nothing he has trample, so I can chump block for days here. Let's see if he attacks or not. He's run himself out of cards, which is works in my favor a little bit. So yeah, he's coming with a 6/6 and another 6/6 and a whole bunch of other stuff. Because he can pump whatever I don't block. So this is pretty bad for me. This is actually really terrible for me. I'm going to have to block here. Actually, here, here, and here. Let's see what he does with that. I'm taking 8 and I'm looking at 6 more. He could get me down to 4 if he goes at an unblocked creature. Yeah, he's doing that, but he's going to lose 3 dudes. But I'm down to 4. And I'm going to draw an extra card. I've got that Spider Spawning in the graveyard, which I can use to clog up the ground a little bit, and then I can probably resolve Palaka Worm after that. I gotta be really careful not to kill myself with zombies, though. Be really careful about that. What do I have in here that can kill something? That Elder of Laurels is pretty bad. Got a Runescarred Demon. I could put that on top. Cast a Visionary. Runescarred Demon. I think I'm going to take out his soul with my Runescarred Demon. Drop a Visionary. Draw a card. Hopefully get another 2-drop. No. Well, yeah, you just put that Runescarred Demon there and you're asking for a 2-drop there. Way to go. Can't attack, obviously. So now I've got to resolve this and get some life back, and then I can resolve some spiders, hopefully, and that'll buy me a little bit of time. So we'll see what he does here. Still down to 1 card. He's getting a 3/3 off his Souls in the card. He's just exiled from his graveyard. I prefer to do that on my opponent's turn. Same thing with the token generation. I don't see why he's going to main phase that. But, you know, however he wants to spend his mana, it's fine with me. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, but go down to 2 life here. So Palaka Worm has to hit the battlefield. Oh, Shadowborn Demon is nice, but we'll wait another turn on him. So we'll just play a land and gain 7 life for now, which is pretty huge at this point in the game. Okay, so like you say, he's on 1 card. He's pretty much top decking, but again, he's, you know, it's a strong archetype. He could top deck anything here now. That's pretty strong. I mean, a Michaeloth that's probably in his deck. I'm sure he's got Baneslayers. He's coming with a Mentor now. Okay, so now he can start making tokens and drawing cards. Banisher Priest. Ugh. That's really bad. Hope I'm not dead here. He can activate his Elder, but I'm going to have to do some serious jump blocking. Yeah, well, I think I might turn off my Muse at this point and just kill his 3/3. Get more creatures in the yard for when I spawn some spiders. See if he declares that attack or not. Yeah, actually I can take down his Elder without losing my Muse. And I can chump the 3/3, which is what I'll do. Okay. So I think I have to use Shadowborn Demon to get my Palaka Worm back, but I really don't like the idea of leaving that Mentor of the Meek alive. I really don't like that. So I'm not sure what the play is. Do I have a Dead Reckoning in my library? I do. I've only got 2 in the graveyard, and I'll be on 10 mana next turn. So next turn, I'll be able to use Runescarred Demon to fetch out that other Dead Reckoning and kill his Mentor. He's going to draw some cards. But I really want the 7 life on this turn. I have to say I want 7 life right now. How many spiders would I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spiders. 6. No, I think I'm going to get the 7 life. But like I say, he's going to draw some cards, which I don't particularly like, but I'm on 6. So that's going to go that way. Get 7 life back. And I can cast this for 2 mana and drop a Visionary so I can stabilize my board a little bit. Okay, back up to 13. We got 5 creatures on board. And he's got only 1 card in hand, so... Should I attack? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to attack. I don't think he has much haste in his deck. Watch him play Vengevine now and prove me wrong, but I think that's fairly safe attack. Okay, and let's see what he top decks. Now I can see main phase and token generation through Evangel here. I mean, to draw a card and hopefully play something big. So he's playing Phantom General. Okay, so his tokens get a little bit bigger, but I got some pretty beefy dudes here. I got a 7/7, got a 5/6. Let's draw a card. Play the land. I don't want to see Beastmaster Ascension. That would put me on a pretty short clock. Okay, so he's making 2/2 tokens. Lots of stuff over there that I really want to kill. Lots of stuff that I want to kill. So I think I'm just going to gum up the board here now with spiders and try and win with flyers and tramplers. I don't think... Do I need that Dead Reckoning yet? I probably do need to kill that Mentor the Meek. Yeah, I got 2 blacks still open, so yeah, I'm going to cast this. Hopefully he doesn't have God's Willing. Alright, let's go dig up the Dead Reckoning. And then see what we have in our graveyard that we want back. Another Nemesis Immortals. Why not? He's a big guy. Let's grab Nemesis. Kill. Do I kill? Do I kill his... I gotta kill his Muse. Or Muse. His card drawing engine, his Mentor. Gotta kill his Mentor. And get over the top for 5. I think that's enough. I don't want to overcommit right now. I got some nice flying and trampling power. He's got only 2 cards in hand, so I might be able to just win next turn. See what he picks up. He's on 8 mana. Now he's up to 9. There's the Baneslayer. Okay. There is the Baneslayer. That could be a bit of a problem. And there's an Evangel. So even if I chump, well, if I make enough spiders, I can chump that every turn. We'll see. That Greyborn Muse now is still chugging through our life total. So there's the Nemesis we just put on top, and we'll sack a Visionary. So 6 spiders I will get. 6 I will get. He's got protection from demons, so I can't really swing with these 2 guys. So what I'm gonna do, swing with my 2 big guys and see what he does about that. How does he block? It's tough. He's got no cards in hand. He's on 11. I've got the monstrosity open on my 5/5, so if he doesn't block it, he's taking 10. I will activate it to get him to 1. Okay, he's blocking with 2. He's blocking with 3. What's he doing about the Pelakka? He seems pretty indecisive what he wants to do here. Okay. So I'm going to spend a mana and trade with all that. That's only 3 mana at this point. And he's taken 7. He's got that Baneslayer. But I am going to cast a Visionary and then spawn. And then hopefully that buys me enough time. Play land, I suppose. Yeah. Make some spiders come up the ground a little bit. And there we go, 7 of them. Okay. If I block with all 7, he'll only kill 3 with his Baneslayer in first strike, or I'm sorry, 2 with his first strike damage, and the other 5 will actually kill the Baneslayer. So He doesn't have any cards in hand, so I don't know if he knows that. But if I block with all 7 spiders, that's going to be a trade. And not even a good trade because I get to keep 5 of those spiders. This is really annoying. Alright, so yeah, he deals 5 in first strike. Yeah, he's gone. I guess he didn't realize. And then my 5 remaining spiders, send that to the graveyard. And it's all over but the Crying. So, draw 2. And I don't need to play Vengevine here. I'll just turn them all sideways. I am against the AI though. Perhaps I should have just for overkill here. You know, I don't have to play anything around anything here. He doesn't have any cards in his hand, so. So there we go. Finally got to resolve a Spider Spawning, and against the Baneslayer Angel, it turned out to be pretty good. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.